1989 Fleer Rack Pack box. We're going to do 2 videos, 1 rack pack in each video from the box. Be sure to check out yesterday's videos where we did 89 Fleer starting with wax packs from the box. We did 2 videos, 2 wax packs in each video. And we did a 3rd video of 3 wax packs that we picked up from the bins inside the front door at McNulty Sports Cards. And then we had a cello pack that we did, just 1. What are we looking for real quick in terms of rookies for 89 Fleer? We've got the Gary Sheffield and the John Smoltz, both at $1.50 a piece. Craig Biggio at $2.50. The big one's that Ken Griffey Jr. at $15. Randy Johnson, and we'll look at his error cards here in a second, but Biggio, Johnson, and Smoltz all made the Hall of Fame in 2015. Randy Johnson's got a couple different variations. The corrected version is worth $2.50. That's the black box over the Marlboro sign. The original error with the marble sign clearly visible is a $40 card, and then there's 3 others that Beckett does not list a price for. A red tint over the Marlboro sign, a green tint over the Marlboro sign, and a small black box over the Marlboro sign. Other error cards where corrected cards were made, got a bunch. Danny Heap, Kevin Romine, John Moses, Tom Brookins, Mike Heath, Jeff Treadway, that's a $25 error card. Neil Allen, Alan Ashby, $2 error card. Of course, the Randy Johnson. Manny Trio, Ed Vandenberg, both $2 a piece error cards. Of course, there's the infamous Billy Ripken error card with the expletive on the bat knob. We've only ever pulled the expletive covered by a black box version. And then, of course, all of the checklists come in 2 variations, either with no positions or with positions. We've only ever pulled the ones without positions. Oh, look at that. Got ourselves a Donnie baseball. Nice. And I believe these may be in... Yeah, these are in cello. These are in like mini cello packs, if you will. Which is nice because that relieves us of wax residue. But they're still protected, if you will. It's either in these cello packs. What do we get? 42 cards. 42 cards in an 89 Fleer cello rack pack. And then you also get a limited edition for the record trading card. 42 cards, you have to remember. So that's down from previous packs. I think 87 was 51. 88 was what, 48? Something like that. Let's start with our first cello pack, if you will. Oh yeah, these are key. Yeah, these are great. Smell phenomenal. Start out with Steve Bedrosian. Mitch Williams, these cards are just beautiful. Dion James. Nice. Superstar Specials card. Home runs coast to coast. Got Darryl Strawberry and Will the Thrill. Nice, we'll throw that up there. Steve Lake. Ron Tingley. Actually went to school with a kid with the same name. Kevin McReynolds. Don August. Jerry Don Gleaton. Greg Jeffries. Nice. We'll throw Greg some love. Joe Carter. What the hell? We'll throw Joe some love too. Tom Browning. Mike Diaz. Bob Melvin. And our sticker. In this case, American League Eastern Division. The Milwaukee Brewers. Sticker's a little bit slanted cut with their team history on back. So we pulled the Joe Carter in that first pack. Pulled the Superstar Specials card with Darryl Strawberry and Will the Thrill. And threw some love today to Greg Jeffries, phenomenal third baseman for the Mets. Pack number 2. Oh, nice. Got a Don Mattingly on the front. Got a Detroit Tigers sticker on the back. The only thing that would be better than that would be pulling an Alan Trammell, our GOAT. Start out with old Donnie Baseball. Nice. That's key. Awesome. Card number 258. Oh, second card's even better. Mike Schmidt. Well, maybe not as good, but we'll throw Mike love. Scott Fletcher. Zane Smith. Superstar Specials card. National League Pitching Power. We've got Danny Jackson and David Cone. We pulled this card yesterday in one of the wax packs, I believe. Got Steve Peters, Tom Candiotti, Terry Leach, Joe Orsulak, Charlie O'Brien, Jose De Jesus, Mark Carrion, Corey Snyder, Paul O'Neill, Ken Patterson. Nice. Oh, nice. Look at that. Our For the Record insert card goes to Donnie Baseball. That's sweet. It's going to be a 6-card set, and that is card number 6. That is awesome. Very nice. And our sticker's a 4-banger for the American League. We've got the Cleveland Indians, the Detroit Tigers, the Kansas City Royals, and the Milwaukee Brewers. With my Tigers team history on back. Nice. So that second pack was a nice one. We pulled that Mike Schmidt, phenomenal third baseman for Philadelphia. Nice long career with the Phillies. And we pulled a pair of Don Mattingly's. Pulled his base card there. And his For the Record insert. Awesome. Always love getting a Donnie Baseball. Let's go ahead and take a look at the third pack. Third pack's going to give us Dave Schmidt, Chris Bosio, Nick Capra, Bob Ojeda, Andy Allenson, Danny Jackson, Mark Salas, Joe Price, Mike Smithson, Les Lancaster, Glenn Braggs, Terry Clark, Steve Lombardozzi, Frank DePino, Chet Lemon, and finally our sticker, in this case American League Western Division, the Kansas City Royals, with their team history on back. Card actually looks like it's cut straight. Imagine that. All right, folks, there you have it. 1989 Fleer 42-card rack pack from the box. Video 1 of 2, rack pack 1 of 2. Thanks for watching, y'all. Stay safe and stay tuned. We're fixing to open up another rack pack in video 2.